Hello and welcome to the second boss fight guide in BWL for Classic WoW. This is the second in the series where I try to remember the tactics and explain them without looking them up. It's been 15 years, so some of it might be a bit shady. Now, the second boss is quite simple. His name is His name is Sleepy Boss. So, when you've killed Razorgore the Untamed, you will enter the room from here. Boop. Down here in this corner. Oh, I should explain the fight room, actually. So, this is basically where the boss is going to be at. You have, these are balconies up top, these are 4 pillars in the corner of the room. This is a throne. Is a start, because the main guy, Nefrafrum, is talking to Sleepy Boss. So, you have Sleepy Boss in the middle, you enter here, and yeah, actually, let's... Ah, there you go. I have drawn us a dragon, or Sleepy Boss, so we can actually see what he looks like. He's sleeping. Well, he's not sleeping because he's angry, but he is a dragon. So, when you enter the room, however, there's going to be goblins. Is this goblin layer? Yes. So I have drawn us a goblin to show us what they look like. This is a goblin. The goblin has dynamite and a sword. He will toss dynamite at people, so you probably want to, scare them off so they run off, or kill them because they drop stuff. Also don't stack, because dynamite's bad, you die. Yeah, they do throw dynamite. Now, that being said, when you initiate the fight, all the goblins will fuck off. Sorry, will run off. Probably up here, and then, yeah, off somewhere. So you go hide now, because you're not part of the fight. Now, the fight itself is quite complicated. It has many mechanics, most of which I have forgotten. So, let's go over the basics. We are fighting a dragon. Dragons have 3 things. They have a face with sharp teeth. They have claws. They have a body. And a tail. Tail is technically the 4th, but they have all of those things. So, as always when you're fighting a dragon, such as Onyxia, you don't want to be in front, because there's a dragon and sometimes they have fire. I don't know if this guy has fire, because he's sleeping. But assume cleave, maybe? Sharp claws, stabby stabby. Don't be in front. Also tail swipe. Don't be in the back, because sharp tail, stabby stabby. Oh no. Ah, no. So, yeah, there's going to be debuffs. So now let's go to the proper layer, so we can draw properly. Yep. So the debuffs in this case are going to be on all the players, or randomly selected. So rogues and warriors are going to be gaining rage and energy, respectively. I think casters get mana, or it drains mana, or it doesn't do anything to the mana. It's one of the 3. You'll figure it out. If it drains, you always want to dispel it. If it doesn't drain, then it's fine. But if it gives them mana, don't dispel it. Same with the rogues and warriors. Obviously, don't dispel them. There's also going to be a bomb. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so when you get in, what you want to do is you want to spread out. So you want melee DPS here, between the feet, so they don't get hit by the tail and don't get cleaved. You want tanks here, obviously, next to the star, because the tanks are the star of the fight. And you want to have the caster sort of back here, or range in general. So, when you get the debuff as a caster, there's going to be, there's going to be a debuff that blows up if you have mana, so yeah, don't hug people. Think about the swoosh swoosh fight in Molten Core. Bad debuff is bad. So, when you get the debuff as a caster or range, you want to wait until it runs out or about to run out, and then you would sort of want to, you know, sort of get out of the way so you don't kill people. I think you want to get behind the pillars. You might not also. It might be bad to be behind the pillars, but I think you want to be behind the pillars because it blows up quite badly. Yeah, that's about with the debuffs. In this fight, there may or may not also be goblins. I don't remember. So, should there be goblins, they're going to come from up here, they're going to walk down here and toss dynamites. Obviously DPS want to switch these and kill them ASAP. Probably want to have a tank pick it up. No, stop. But yeah, I mean, it's a tank and spang fight. I think it's a gear check or a DPS check. It could be both. I assume it's both. But the main thing is not blowing people up with the bomb. That should be on casters only, but if it's on melee, you want to move out. One of the important things here, because it's a gear check, you want to have all the DPS and all the people doing all the things they can to damage the boss. But you do need to watch your threat, because you don't want to get aggro as a melee from Sleepy Boss. Because if a melee gets aggro, then it's going to go swoosh, 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 and then it's going to munch everyone. That's bad. Yeah, it's just bad, and you don't want to be behind the boss because Tail Swipe is probably going to stun. I mean, Onyxia knocks you back, but I think they just stun Tail Swipe, really. Yeah, I mean, I think that sums up the fight fairly well. You wound him enough, and then you start healing him, or something, or you heal him by doing damage to him. And then he gets really healthy, and then he sort of goes, "Yay, you saved me," and then he dies. It's a very confusing ending. I don't really understand what's going on, but yeah, I mean it's free loot more or less. He drops fairly nice stuff, I think. He drops stuff anyway. But that's about it for Very Sleepy Boss. If you have any comments about my tactics, feel free to leave them down below. I don't see why anyone would have anything to say about my tactics, they're amazing. Yeah, I'll probably miss something, I'm not gonna lie, it's been a while. But if I haven't, feel free to give it a thumbs up if you want more people to experience the amazingness that is my tactics. And thank you for watching.